Hey guys, welcome back. So there are few more document fragment which we have to create. So not only two. So let's create them. So like we have created these two. Let's create another one. And I'm just following the Adobe documentation which says the third one will be of for bill summary. This is the name which we can give. I'll just put this URL in the description of the video so that you can follow the same naming convention, or maybe if you have some doubt you can refer that form data model and then the V7 one, and then click on next. Then we need to create few variables, previous balance, and this is of number type. And then we have to create these as well, and all are of number types except due date. So first let's create these payments. Adjustments. Amount due. And the last one is due date, which is of type date. Now we have to create a static text like this, previous balance payments. So we just have to type in balance payments adjustments. Charges current bill period. Amount due and due date. Yeah, and we can just wherever we want to insert these values, we can just put the cursor over there and then can select them. So I'm just selecting. Amount due, due date, and for charges current bill. Previous balance payments adjustments, amount due and due date done. And for the charges current bill period, fill in the right pane and select bills and usage charges. Okay, this is the field which we have added, our custom field. So it's inside bills. So inside our data model object, we have to select, put our cursor here, and then the very last one. Bingo. Okay, let's save it, and then we have to create one more. Let's make it very quick. Let's save it. Let's create another one, and let's use the same naming convention. So this can be the name, and we have to select form data model and our V7, create it, and then yeah, we have to create static fields like this. So can we just copy this total number, total charges? Yeah, maybe I'll just copy them. we have to do some formatting though, because it should look like this. So total charges and total payable is out of bullet. Okay. Okay. So, oh yeah. Delete should change, but that's fine. That's fine. Okay. So after putting this static text, what we have to do, select the data model object and place the cursor to the call charges and build call charges property. Okay. So basically call charges will come from bill call charges. Conference call charges will be conference call charges, SMS charges, mobile internet charges, national roaming charges. Where is national roaming? Roaming national, roaming international, then value added services, and then total charges, and total, if I'm not wrong, total charges will be our usages. But let's see. Yeah, yes. So it will be usages, the custom field which we have added, and I think we are good. Oh, so both places we are actually putting the same value, usage charges. That's fine. We can even exclude one. Yeah, okay. So after this, I think we are done. Okay, select the value added services row and tap create rule. Okay. Okay, so it says select the text in the value added services charges row and tap create rule to create a condition based on which the row is displayed in the interactive communication. Okay, that's fine. On the create rule pop-up window, we'll put, okay, that's fine. So let's do that. It was for value added services, right? Yeah. Let's save it first. Yeah, we have to create the rule, and the documentation says once we select it, yeah, select data model, okay, select data model and variable, and then build call charges. Okay, let's select them. So we have to select data model variables, build call charges. Yeah. Build call charges. Yeah. And then in the second one is less than, and the value is 60. Okay. Okay. See, we can change our data model from here. If you want to put number, you can just change it. You just have to select it. Yeah, and then done. Yeah, yep. Okay, we are good. So let's save it. So we have created a rule on VATs. Let's save it. Okay, so we have created document fragments. Basically, we have created 4 document fragments. In next video, we'll create a template, and then we'll create interactive communication. So stay connected. Thank you so much for watching.